Hello, Algebra 1. I'm going to go through Jackson State and Clark Atlanta's organizer in this one video just to knock it all out. But I also want to say that the Jackson State kids were really starting to complain about the textbook work, and the Clark Atlanta you got out of the textbook work because I guess Miss Davis gave you the IXL for an extended time. No problem. But hey, don't complain about the work that you're given. Do the work that's in front of you with all your might, okay? And it's all there to help you learn. A textbook is good, and it's a good change of pace. Does it make the class quieter? You think it's boring. All right, well, guess what? Math is not always supposed to be exciting, except if you have the right attitude. So if you want all singing and dancing and all this fun all the time, then sometimes you'll be bored. But if you just think about, hey, I really want to understand this stuff, and this is helping me learn something, in some way, then I'm glad to do this. I'm just gonna always start off with a good attitude, and then post in the organizer. Some people are getting 100% on assignments and failing the quizzes. There's one person in particular in my head right now that got 100% on everything last week and didn't even answer one question on the quiz. An eighth grader. What's that? All right, that's on you. That is not my fault. I can't help you if you're going to get 100% on your assignments and then not know what you're doing. You did something sketchy. All right, so let's knock it off. Knock it off. All right. You're only hurting yourself. Let's start out with this problem right here. And go ahead. Thank you, Madison, for the question. We'll do one of them and then start the other one. And then you can update the organizer. But why don't everyone, if you're ready, pause it and give it a try as a class. Okay, maybe you've unpaused it now. So we are going to solve the system of equations by substitution. So again, just like I said in the Edpuzzle video, and I would appreciate it if you put a little bit more here, because I already said something in the Edpuzzle video, and I'm going to kind of repeat what I said because you haven't said anything here. Yeah, I didn't even put hint number 1, which you're supposed to do. But anyway, I'm already here. So when we have a system of equations and we're solving it by substitution, one equation should be in standard form. One equation should be in slope-intercept. Does everybody see that one equation is in slope-intercept? Even in this one here, it's x equals, but except for the letters, it's in slope-intercept form. What we do is we circle the slope-intercept part, and we are going to put that into the other equation. All right, so I'm going to write 7x plus 10y equals 36. But now I know that in my second equation it says y equals 2x plus 9. So I'm going to take and replace that letter y with 2x plus 9. All right, so 10, I'm not going to write the y. I'm substituting in place of the y 2x plus 9 because it is equal to y according to my given info. And then from there, I just solve, we did equations already. So 7x plus 20x plus 90 equals 36. 27x plus 90 equals 36. 27x equals, was negative 9, was minus 90. 36 minus 90 was 90 minus 36. It's going to be 54, negative 54. And then divide, and so that's negative 2, right? When we divide by 2, divided by 27. So x equals negative 2. And then don't forget that we still have to solve for y, but we do know that y equals 2x plus 9, right? So now I'm just going to substitute 2, -2 plus 9. -4 plus 9 is 5. All right, so there you go. In the second one, you would just take this and substitute it in for x because it says x equals, and everything else is pretty much the same. So that is the substitution question that I'm going to do. And if you guys ask me any more specific questions in this organizer, then I will answer your more specific questions. But I'm not going to go through and just solve every problem from start to finish for substitution. Estimate the, okay, so now we had, oh, and I like that I can see, well, I can't, so I only see one line on the graph. That is one thing. So we got to graph both lines. We got -2x minus 5. I don't see that. -2x minus 5. We got to graph that. We got -2x plus, this is -2x plus 5. But now we also need to graph the line -2x minus 5. So that has a y-intercept of -5 and also goes down to right 1. Oh my. This is not good. You know why? My line stinks. That's not why it's not good. Reason it's not good is just really because these lines are not going to intersect. They're parallel. Oh, 2x minus 2. Okay, this line is not right. -2x minus 5 and 2x minus 2. Okay, let's write that down. -2x minus 5 and 2x minus 2. So we got to graph the lines. Make sure your lines are graphed correctly. -2, and then I graph that one. So they intersect right about here. So my lines kind of stink, but a little bit more than y equals -2 and less than x equals -1. I think it's less than -1. It's more than -2 for the y. So let's see. It's less than -1. -3/4 is less than -1. It's more than, wow, my y value is off. It's -3.5. Okay, so possibly my lines are bad. But you gotta look at where your intersection is, and just like I did, say it's more than this, less than this, and then look for the fractions that match that. Now, the only reason that I had trouble was because I did it freehand. Okay, so you can update the organizer, Ronan, and let me know if I answered your question, or you could say politely, Mr. Field, actually, you did not answer my question, and here's a more specific question. Maybe you can answer this. But let's do this age word problem. So age word problem. That's a good one. Fred is 4 times as old as Nathan. So Fred is 4 times as old as Nathan, right? And is also 27 years older than Nathan. So Fred is also Nathan's age plus 27. But yeah, so not n minus 27, but n plus 8. All right. So we gotta write these in terms of n. Let's see if is there another choice here? Ha, it was D, you see? Okay, so Fred is not Nathan's age minus 27. Fred is 27 years older. So you have to add 27 to Nathan's age to get Fred's age. Okay, now this one, Ifideo, is good and is different than the others. So these are in standard form. Scroll down a little bit. Okay. So when we're graphing lines, they're either going to be in slope-intercept form or these are both in standard form. So how do we graph lines in standard form? We find their intercepts. This first one has an x-intercept. Okay, so negative 14 over negative 7, negative 2. Getting a little lazy here. All right. Negative 7x minus 2y equals 14. The x-intercept is negative 7x equals 14 is negative 2. And the y-intercept, negative 2y equals 14 is also going to be negative 7. Just solving those equations. So then I graph negative 2 and negative 7, and I draw the line. Okay, and then you do the same thing for the other line, and then you see where they intersect. Okay, so why don't you let me know if you can do it? And if not, can anyone do it? Graph the intercepts, see where the lines intersect. The formula for this, so I did the substitution. Okay. Interpret, oh, not the buttermilk. All right, don't worry, Eden, we will do that one. The scarves, we did the scarf. Now the scarf, I did the scarf in the head puzzle video. Okay, so watch that head puzzle video. Okay, we're gonna have to do the word problems. Oh, we did substitution. Okay. So let's do this. Let's start with everything we did up until now. Let's leave the word problems for Friday or Monday. And I want everybody to work so far on, make sure you get the substitution problems done and the graphing problems. And so I know I'm going to the Clark Atlanta organizer right now, but I really don't think that we're gonna do any problems. But we're still gonna look at it. Week 8, thank you for, all right, we got the table. Yeah, so the word problems there. We're gonna, let's save that for its own video. But everything else, let's work on that for Thursday. Okay, so great question. And Jaden didn't have any red problems. There you go, Jaden. Let's go ahead and teach the class, buddy. Andreas too. All right, see, so that's the thing. Some people don't have any red problems. And so, you know, you will see in the plans that they are responsible for explaining some things. Do they have to be the teachers and teach you? No, I'm sitting here, you know, explaining things myself, but we're all working together. And if you don't have 100%, then you need to be focused. And if you're not, then Friday, we're just going to have a textbook day again. And we'll do that every day until you guys always focus when you have a job to do. All right, but go get that job done with the time remaining, get a good sub report, and then we'll continue on Friday. Bye, guys.